gonna change your name.
As opposed to what, giving it away? Selling it?
I mean, when we get married, you know, you change your name, or if you want to keep your name, either way, it's fine with me. I was just wondering.
You want me to answer that right now?
No, I was
Because you just asked the big question a few hours ago, and I really wasn't prepared to think about anything else, so...
Okay.
Well, no, actually, I was hoping I could think a little more about this.
I love the way you think, but let me make just a quick phone call to make sure that we don't get interrupted tonight, okay? Hang on.
Hello?
Marah.
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry.
How are you, sweetheart? Do you have homework tonight?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, so are you and Shane in for the evening then?
Oh, yeah. Me, Shane, Mom, and our new illegal immigrant house guest who's settled in for Lord knows how long.
What?
We were having this nice night. Mom was, settling in, unwinding from this thing, this big secret whatever that we're not supposed to know about. And then the doorbell rings, and on the front porch is this Cuban girl who Mom and Noah met when they were on their big secret whatever that Mom doesn't want to tell us any details about to protect us. Meanwhile, Catalina knows all about it.
Well, honey, if you'd like to come over and talk about this.
You need to go?
Well, I didn't say that.
No, but I get it. It's okay, really. I'm just blowing off steam. I'm gonna go to bed here in a minute.
Oh, so you are in for the evening then?
Yes. So you and Olivia can do whatever you want, and you don't have to worry about Shane and I walking in on you. I've got too much to worry about here anyway. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
What was that all about?
I haven't the faintest idea. But I'll talk to her about it tomorrow, I guess.
You could hyphenate your name, Spencer-Lewis. Does sound kind of, like a British matron, or
Josh.
maybe some white shoes law firm or something. But I could get used to it, It could be kind of.
You need to stop.
Okay. Well, that sounded pretty serious. What did I say?
Look, I want to believe that this is actually going to happen. Because there's nothing in the world that I want more than to marry you. But, why don't you give it some time? Okay? Because I don't want you to push yourself from me.
Well, that's not what I'm doing. But you don't believe that.
No, I didn't say that.
Olivia, I asked you to marry me and you said yes.
I know.
But now you think that I'm going to back out?
Look, I'm just saying that this isn't something that you really want, that I'm not going to hold you to it.
This was not some whim. This is not in response. This is not a reaction to something else or someone else. This is not even sudden, if you think about it. For someone who knows me so well, you really don't know me very well at all.
I do. I heard you. You're a foundation guy. You plan and you look at blueprints and you build things from the bottom up. I guess I just never saw what you were building.
Well, what did you think I was doing all that time? Using you?
No. You're not the kind of person who would intentionally play with someone like that.
That is what you were thinking, isn't it? You thought I was using you. Maybe not consciously, but that's what you were thinking about. You think I'm using you now?
No, no. I just think that maybe you're moving fast. Maybe you're jumping ahead because you're just plain scared to be where you are. Look, there are all kinds of love in this world. You know, maybe this isn't... Maybe this is...
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
For what?
For whoever or whatever it was that happened to you, that left you thinking that love is something to be measured and doled out. It's not. It's not what you deserve, and it's not what I would do, Olivia. It's not right. It's not the way I feel. I love you, I do. I'm not thinking about how much or how little or anything like that. I just know that I love you and I want to marry you. I want to be with you, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you know that.
Well, you are the master psychologist.
Well, that's not exactly what I was going for.
Okay. World's greatest lover.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
World's greatest
Ah, yes,
lover.
that was it.
And all this reassurance, that's just an unexpected dividend.
No, you can expect it whenever you need it. And I hope the day comes that you don't feel you need it anymore, that you just know.
I do.
Really?
Mhm.
No.
Right now, in this moment, I am convinced, and I will never doubt it again.
Good. Then let's get back to something we were talking about
No,
before.
I am not talking about hyphenation,
No,
all right?
no.
Because in this state, you could convince me to change my name to Wilbur, Josh, and that would be bad.
No. This is not about the name change thing. In fact, this is about, well, it's about the day that you may or may not change your name.
The day.
Yeah. See, I've been thinking about it ever since I popped the question, and I know when we should get married. I know the month, I know the day. I know it down to the second.
Now, in order for me to explain this properly, I have to make a confession. It's very difficult for me, okay? So, see, I have to tell you that I am a geek. I have geekness inside of me.
Oh.
It's true.
You know, I knew that.
What do you mean you knew that? I don't look like a geek.
No, you don't. You don't wear the pocket protector. Thank you. But any man who proposes marriage to a woman by describing building foundations and support beams, that's kind of a big clue.
Me.
I'm
That
sorry.
hurts. Okay, all right. But now, since the geek thing is out of the closet, that makes it a lot easier. So I can say this now. In all my geekiness, I can say, and with authority, that the millennium has not yet occurred.
Well, then what was all that hubbub last New Year's Eve?
Marketing. It's a good round number, you know, 2,000, so people wanted to fill up cruise ships and things like that, yada, yada. But it was just a sham. It was a sham.
Sham.
This last year was actually just the end of the last millennium.
And the real date of the new millennium will be this year, but it will be New Year's Eve at midnight.
Okay. Is there a point?
Yes, there is. See, that is the time when I believe we should say, I do. I want to marry you on the eve of the millennium, the real one. I want us to get married at the stroke